Chris Suladan plays Notrium. Last time, we explored the alien a little bit, their growth and development. This time, I'm gonna make a quick pass at the android. I'll explain why in a minute. And then we'll dive into the psionic. Assuming everything goes to plan. There we go. You are a robot stationed on an Explorer spacecraft. You are a living machine, only your skin is of organic origin. Your job on the ship is to maintain the warp engines, but you crave for a chance to put your built-in fighting skills to use. On a routine mission to map the Notrium system, your crewmates suddenly find signs of life on one of the planets. Finding new life forms is extremely rare, and the captain quickly takes the ship into orbit around the second planet. You find signs of plant and animal life, ancient destroyed buildings, an entire lost civilization. Suddenly a volley of missiles appears out of nowhere. The crew is ordered to the escape pods just before huge explosions rip the ship to pieces. You steer your pod towards the planet's surface, but more missiles approach you. Also, turns out if you reach the planet without getting hit with any of the missiles, you get an extra item pertinent to the class you play as, which is why I had an Enviro armor that first time I played as the human captain. So we'll see if I can manage to do that again. You turn faster than the missiles do. That's basically the answer. Oh, that was so close. The escape pod, yeah, we've already read this. Same thing as before. But in this case, I started with a repair unit, which can be useful because you find out how to build it by breaking it apart. And you find out it's a battery in a computer unit. Yeah, it turns out I forgot you can break items down. Like, I could break this into a demagnetizer and long metal rod if I wanted to. The android has no hunger bar, but drains his battery instead. He has more health and a larger battery, at the expense of, you know, consuming said battery and not feeling hunger. That's basically the android. In all other ways, he plays as one would expect of the human character. So yeah, just be the android. You give him the radio, he let you out, and same as before, except you can't eat. And you rely on, you know, recharging your battery as such. He also does have a stronger melee attack, but it drains battery to use. I don't think the human has a melee attack, does he? Well, he may have a punch. I don't remember. Anyway, yep, that, actually a fairly, you know, potent little punch. Let's go punch a blue alien and see how it does. I mean, it knocks them back more than it does anything super useful to me. But yeah, that's the android. I will loop back to the android when we get to the overhaul mod, because it overhauls him quite a bit and adds different augments and upgrades you can build. But let's see. Psionic. Psionic is one I highly recommend. I got the list of which items you get. The human gets the Enviro armor, alien gets some evolution points, the android gets the repair kit, and the psionic gets some extra items which are very useful for the psionic. So I highly recommend you not get hit on the way to the start if you're going to play as the psionic. Otherwise, you can just do it normally and get hit. You know, whatever happens. Your race hails from an unknown location, and little to nothing is known about you, except that energy seems to course through your veins, and you have highly developed psionic abilities. That's why they named him Psionic, ain't it? It's like, well, I don't know, I mean, I guess if you're really good at something and people call you that, anyway. You are now the medic of an Explorer spacecraft in the far uncharted sector of space known as the Hive. On a routine mission of mapping the Notrium system, you unexpectedly find signs of life on one of the planets. And this last part is the same as every other time, so I won't bore you by reading it again and again and again and again and again and again and again. We'll try to avoid the missiles though. And I have failed already. Leave me alone, missile. I don't want none of what you're selling. How'd you get behind me anyway? Shouldn't all the missiles be coming from in front of me? The missiles are smart, they're trying to flank me. Okay, there we go. So, fun fact about Sonic, he can't carry items. I mean, he can, but he has a maximum carry weight of like nothing. I will show you what his little items do in a moment. Oh, that's right, the fire extinguisher weighs nothing. I managed to get in the escape pod and safely guided to the planet. Now I'm stranded on this oddly familiar planet. As I'm writing this, I've crawled out of the escape pod and saved my life. Thankfully, my rigorous mental training prevents me from starving quickly. My body is weak, so I'll have to be wary of dangers. Ingrained in my mind are psionic tokens, which help me focus my abilities. I recall a couple of token combinations. To make a blast with my mind, I need to combine a mass and motion token, then with a heat token. To create fire, I need a heat and a mass token. I don't recall the third, but I'm sure it will come to me. Let's get out of the fire first. I highly recommend that. Let's drop the psionic key. Oh. I forgot about that. If memory serves, it's the duplicates of these three that that you get for not getting hit. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what that one does. I think it just gives me a bigger battery. Okay. I think heat and mass plus motion. Nope. Heat and motion. Nope. Okay, Jimmy, you need to put, what is it? Mass, motion, then heat. Okay, so heat is the third option. Oh yeah, psionic dash. I'm just gonna make 2 of those. Turn one of them into psionic blast. I don't have a radio. I don't have a radio. I don't have a... No, I don't. Hang on. No, I don't. No, I don't. It didn't give me a radio, right? But I don't want to hurt him. I don't have a radio. Leave me alone. Never ask me if I too often. No, name. So wait. Dash. This is not where I wanted to go. Dash. This is not where I wanted to go either. Dash. And I'm out of energy. Oh yeah, the psionic regenerates energy too. That's a thing. This is also not where I want to go. No. That is a rotten fungus. I would not recommend eating it. Trying to get a little energy back. I heard something roar. Well, don't dash into that. Also, downside of the psionic in the desert. Oh, they fixed it. Okay, that's nice. If you walk across sand as any other character, you'll pick it up, which would immediately immobilize the psionic because the sand has weight. I'm glad they fixed that, because that used to be kind of annoying. You'd just be running along and... Oh no! I ran over the... Oh yeah, there's a thing in the middle of this area that's, you know, a thing that we didn't mess with. It has turrets around it. Ow. Well, that actually went better than... Well... Why did you have to put Eden all the way over there? Let's not do that. Found a Reaper. Hey, found a Reaper. I don't want to find it. You don't want to make it. Found another Reaper. Where were all of y'all when I needed to hunt you? Wow. Ow. Well, I went through some lava, but we're none the worse for wear, apparently. I guess when your mind is as clear as mine is, you can just plow right through lava. Well, this is not. This is not. Don't run out of energy while you're going through the lava. I recall 3 psionic tokens. The motion token will be useful in of itself, as it can be used to tell me when creatures nearby are nearby me. It's basically a motion sensor. allowing me to travel more carefully and not arouse the suspicion of hostile creatures to my presence. Yeah, I think half the planet knows I'm here at this point. I have to keep in mind that such a useful ability will be draining all my energy. The mass token is invaluable to me, allowing me to extract life essence from red healing plants seen on this planet by using the mass token near a plant. I can regain the health I lose by eating the plant. The last token I possess is the heat token, which will allow me to warm myself and keep from freezing. There we go. Now we're in a... You know what? I do have a blast. 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 It costs energy, you know. Okay, well, we're in trouble. Hey, friend. I'd help you, but... Well, I missed entirely. Back off. Back off. Back off. You know what? I'm gonna eat you. To eat you and retain your powers. Okay, I need to break this last ability down. Because I need those mass token things. Okay. And I've immobilized myself by picking up firewood. Because it weighs half a unit. Dash! The dash is very useful. Okay. How to mass token. Must be near a healing plant for the storm. Stealing some of your own health. Sacrificing some of your own health, you store your life essence in a vessel. It will be used at your discretion. I don't understand quite why it has to be used near a healing plant. I mean, in theory, you could use it whenever. And just go hunt for a healing plant. It seems like an unnecessary step. It seems like either you should have... Look, a radio. Umpteen times later when I'm playing the character that can't carry it. Poor little boogrit, man. Anyway, it seems like you should have just consumed the plant off the ground when you did it. Or use it whenever and then use the plant to regain the health instead of this two-step process. Oh, radio. I can move very slowly. That's sad to me. Of all the times I needed a radio. You can make a lot of important stuff out of a radio. There's the whole item detector path, the navigation system for the computer I think needs one. And then, you know, opening the door to the hut. Also, you're not limited to, like, one. But you do have to have at least 20 health. The game will not let you accidentally off yourself. Okay, and I'm sure you've noticed the creatures here seem oddly friendly to my presence. As you step closer to the strange green construction, you notice it's actually made of intertwined green vines. In the middle is a strange glowing sphere that floats in the air without support. Your efforts to take the sphere are unsuccessful. It doesn't budge by any means. There are a wide number of writings here. As you decipher some of them, it becomes clear this is some sort of altar. Do the aliens worship gods? Yeah, see, they're there. The big vines that usually attack for being nearby. Let's see. Basically, your job as a Psionic is to keep gathering life essence. It may also be time triggered, I don't know. You know, like those little log things. I have a dash. Why am I not using dash? Dash. Also gonna freeze in Eden. Wow, that's something ain't right there. I don't think you're supposed to be able to freeze in Eden. I mean, it's not Eden if it's freezing. Maybe the Psionic just loses body heat easily. Maybe he's cold-blooded. Energy plant. Also, the Psionic produces light. I don't know if you've noticed that yet. He a glowy one, and he ain't gonna hide very well. The healing plants in this area, specifically around the shrine, do respawn also. I think mainly. Oh look, a replicator cell and a life support. Oh, for heaven's sake, why are all the good items spawning here now? I think the game's doing this to taunt me. I know very little of my past, only that I was not like the rest of my race, and the psionic powers came naturally to me. Now I find myself stranded on a planet that seems eerily familiar. I've seen this place in my dreams. Somehow I'm haunted by everything I see here. I may just find the answers to who I am and, more importantly, where I came from in this strange yet oddly comforting place. I felt odd ever since we entered the Hive sector, and now I can finally find out why. Everyone aboard the ship is dead now. I managed to make it to the escape pod in time. There were other pods, but none besides my own fired from the ship. Something must have happened to them, or perhaps the others never made it to the pods. I will never really know. So long as I'm careful and patient, I'm sure I'll be able to overcome any obstacles I encounter. I really hope they didn't change it. Normally there's like a series of like health plants around that will just infinitely spawn. Not instantly, mind you, but quick enough that you spend a lot of time circling the shrine. Which I guess could have some symbolic significance, given that it's a religious shrine. Anyway. Is it 10 life essence? Nope. Once you have a certain amount of life essence, I think it do a thing. I hope it don't require me to wander to other areas. What's up here anyway? Could be the, well, healing plant. I'm not going to run past that. Yep, exactly where I thought it led. No point in me going up there. Then again, maybe the respawning healing plants are also part of the overhaul mod, and I just don't remember. And I'm out of energy. Get that grain. How many of these things do I need? I also need to eat at some juncture. I would have really recommended having a hotkey for that thing. Hello, other shrine. Why do I have less health than I did before? I was at 39 before. Very suspicious. There's sure a lot of howling wind going on for being eaten. Wait a second. Psionic focus. Ah, must be near a water formation. Oh no, I know exactly what that means, and it's far away. I think yeah. Wait. No. I don't remember where that one is. I know where the void focus is. That's unfortunate for me. Water focus, water focus, water focus. Is it in the desert? That ain't good. That's not good for my well-being. Oh dear, I brought aliens with me. You know what? We're going. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not that way. Stay near the edge of the map and you'll be fine. Okay, that's as far as I can run. Remembering that there's no lava along the edge of the map except for that center river was quite useful. Okay, I think it is somewhere in here. Bear with me while I hunt for it. Oh, great, I'm overheating. I don't have a fix for that. Oh dear, and I think I just shot myself in the foot. Okay, there we go. I can survive now. Yeah, I think the heat token is only a one-way thing. It'll keep me warm, not keep me cold. Medic's personal log, day 5. As I delve into my mind for meditation, it drifts back. 2 days prior to the crash on Notrium. The captain informed me today that we're just 2 days away from entering the Hive sector. As we near the sector, I begin to have strange nightmares, so vivid it's almost as if they're memories. I see a race that looks like myself holding up a strange sphere resembling a planet. A miniature version of one, at least. I hear them chanting in their minds. Strange light blinds them and then screams fill their minds, screams of rage and fear. I've shared these dreams with the captain and he assures me everything will work itself out once we're there. Suspicious of the warp engineer, though. I detect him in areas of the ship he shouldn't be and notice slight changes to him as if he's been upgrading himself. Yeah, the android's journal covers that a bit. You know what? I may not be able to carry those, but I can certainly pick them up and use them. I do not have much health. There we go. Got me some more life force thingums. And because it'll take too long to walk through this area, and yes, I saw I flew past a health plant and an energy plant. Did a very good job at making them a distinct color that you can see even when moving really fast. Although it also helps that they contrast well with the green in this area. I need to conserve some energy, because now I know where it is I need to go. And I'm going to go with full health. Oh man, a biomass detector. Fist-sized metal object that gets warm when you pick it up. Soon it burns your hand and you drop it. It becomes cool again. Heard of this type of device, a biomass detector which reacts to the presence of living thing. You can fine-tune it to detect when an alien's nearby. All you need is a computer unit. It would be extremely useful if you want to eliminate the 2 alien queens and their eggs. Wait, what does it say? Yeah, it detects it with the... detects presence of biomass. Okay, so liquid thingum is somewhere here. Battery. 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 This is a very risky thing, but I couldn't resist. Oh, hi, Mr. Alien. Can we talk about this? Because I have no self-defense with me. I need to go ahead and make... run, 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 you fool. You know, if there was a long metal rod nearby enough that I could drag them together, I'd use that to boost my energy. Which wouldn't really be what the Psionic is supposed to do, but it would work. Okay, come on. Just just need a safe spot. Break the focus down. I need another dash. And then a heat token. But I give up my ability to do the Healy plant thing. This will give me a... way to defend myself. And now it's really dark and annoying. But alas, we must search for the item we seek. It is randomly placed. Because reasons. You'll know it when you see it. Oh, look, a brown alien. Let's not mess with that. When in doubt, grid. Left to right, left to right, left to right, left to right. When in doubt, trying to search an area, a grid pattern is generally a good way to do it. That ain't good. Just gonna let them fight it out while I'm trying not to fry. So help me if it's in the bottom left corner. And now we're freezing. There it is! You approach a strange rock formation with water filling the hollowed out middle. It's in the shape of a teardrop and seems to represent something, perhaps liquid. You're sure you'll find a use for it eventually. I need to break that apart, I need to break that apart. No. Psionic focus. You find yourself within the cold, chilly caverns of your mind. From here you may be able to further your psionic abilities and perhaps learn about yourself as well. You see no clear way out, except for a strange portal you cannot use. You could keep warm here, you're sure you could progress with no trouble. Using my psionic immolation, I should have no trouble overcoming this obstacle. I think that's the, yeah, make fire. You cannot freeze me. Liquid dreamscape stopped. I heard a whisper. I don't like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put this together into a defense mechanism. It appears to be snowing. Really? I have no idea. And the area just loops back around. I don't remember if it's something I'm just supposed to sit here and chill out for a while, or... Ah, yeah, liquid token required, so I can't leave. I'm going to fry if I keep standing in the fire, though. Day 7. I feel more aware of the planet now than now that a week has passed, as if in some strange way I'm a part of it. Things grow more and more familiar, and I feel as if I had come home. While I can see there are many dangers, I can also see there is a safe haven for me somewhere on this planet, a place filled with living plants and growing plant life. If it's growing, maybe. Anyway. I feel as if none would harm me in this place, and it may hold within the answer to who I am and where I came from. Eden! I'm getting ever closer, and my mind is becoming clearer. I shall continue to focus on improving my abilities, so perhaps I can unlock the mysteries in this strange planet. Maybe I'll find others like myself. I see a temple in my mind, hidden within this safe haven. The answers must lie there. A glimpse of my past, of my race's past. If I was to redesign the interface, I would put these bars up here and make them, you know, bigger, kind of a Dark Souls-y thing. I like this down here, and I like the map down there. I like bigger health bars, stamina bars, and all that. And then I guess I'd put the text up here, and then the face cam would be down here, and I'm gonna burn if I keep standing in the fire. There we go. You've entered a new icy cavern. This one seems inhabited by strange floating orbs of ice. Seem to be too many of them at first. Perhaps you should make sure you're able to take out clumps of them at a time. They clutter your mind. Removing them is clearly the only way to progress. Psionic Blast will be of most use here. Yeah, Psionic Blast also has a unique effect that when it hits an enemy, it releases a shockwave, and if the shockwave hits an enemy, it'll just keep propagating, which is really fun to mess with. But yes, the goal is to clump them together without dying, because I think they hurt. Yeah, they attacked me. Just, you know, more fun if you get them. Ow! They did 1 damage, but ow! I just want to get y'all clumped up and then... See, they go... Well, not as spectacularly as I'd hoped. They do more than 1 damage, and I backed into the wall. Yeah, this area's got the red walls, so you can't loop around. So they pushed me into a wall and just kind of stun-locked me, which was kind of funny, but not helpful. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Fine, I'll get rid of y'all the boring way. Bonkity-bonkity-bonkity-bonk. Bonkity-bonk. Bonk. And I had to go hunt down the stragglers. Too bad I gave up my dash ability. Hi. Hey, more of y'all up here. Here you. I guess I can break this focus down. I think they all dead. My mind is now decluttered. There we go. Those ice orbs were quite the challenge, but now your mind feels freer now that they no longer clutter it. Looking ahead, you see what appears to be a blob-like creature made of liquid ice. The creature appears to be blocking your path. It would be more than likely folly to try to attack such a creature, but you could possibly trick it into following you without being caught as it does appear faster than you. Oh, but if you could possibly trick it, then you could bypass it and continue your journey into the mine. Your dash would certainly be of great use here. Or I could just... This doesn't work, of course, because Game Dev is smarter than that. I probably would have gone ahead and just walled that off, though. It sounds like a sneeze with weird effects applied to it. Aha! Seems like all the other obstacles you've been cleared from your mind. You have now only one left. Yourself! You can see your doppelganger has been here waiting for you, awaiting your challenge. You must defeat him if you wish to regain your liquid token and its abilities. Once you've defeated him, you'll surely be able to leave safely from whence you came. Back off! Back off! Back off! That hoits. Why does he get the long range? Ah! And now he's firing thingums. Stop firing thingums. Also, he has way too much health and it's kind of annoying. I'll be honest. Ow. Okay. Use some life essence. Yeah, the liquid tokens. Okay, he fires those in two volleys. Basically, just learn the pattern and then just pepper him when you get the chance. I found a flaw. I'm out of energy. I don't have a way to regain that quicker. That would hurt. Also, he has the same pain sound as you do, so just keep an eye on your health. He's also bigger than you for some odd reason. I'm sure there's some psychology lesson to be had there. If only I could aim. As you can see, this will take a while. Mainly because of my lack of energy, and the fact that I'm just spending a lot of time walking around, waiting for my energy. Yeah, I have no way to get energy back quicker. Well, that was all. I missed. And I have the energy, please. What if I regained it quicker when standing still? I don't, but it's a nice what if, and what is with all them liquid fires? That was stupidly risky, but it paid off. Let's use a life essence. This kind of embodies what I consider to be HP bloat. It's like, he's not challenging, it's just time consuming. Take offense to the fact that that missed you. Still don't like that he uses the same sound as me. I would have pitch shifted it or something so I could more easily tell. I know it's myself, but pitch shift or distort it somehow. Because there's a reflexive thing when you hear your own, like, pain sound in a game that you think you've taken damage. Choose a life essence. I'm glad I stockpiled this thing. Hey. Ow, cool it. Cool it. Cool it, Mr. Freeze. Medic's personal log, day 9. Not now, Medic. I feel a sharp pain in my mind. It's being wrenched back into the past to a day before the crash. Right in the middle of combat with my own subconscious. The nightmares have only gotten worse and more vivid. The race seems to have changed, turning into plant creatures. Their heads change into vines that can no longer see. They all seem so fearful, yet angry. Oddly, I do not fear them, but what has happened to them in my dream causes great relief in me as I somehow avoided their fate. After I had awoken the ship, a shipmate made a jest at me, the kind you'd expect from such a mixed crew. I was simply not in the mood for it and slammed against the wall with my mind. The captain certainly wasn't happy about it. I doubt the crew member will be bothering me again either way. That android is definitely up to something and seems to be keeping a close eye on me as well. Let's not get frozen again. Too bad my energy didn't regenerate during that, but I guess that would have been unfair. And abusable. Honk. Honk. I can keep bonking you all day, sir. I am faster than you. Bonk. I also know how to manage my mana, which you do not manage. There we go. Oh dear. Well, we're out of here now. Now we have the liquid token, which you can combine with basically. Hang on. Let's get somewhere safer. Yeah, this is somewhere safe. Okay, the liquid token is basically the reverse of the heat token. It'll let me cool off. I can also combine it with Sonic Blast to make that chill. I don't know why it won't select. Basically it's a freezy projectile. Sonic Mystery doesn't do anything. Oh, well, what might it do? You combine it with other stuff. Look, armor. Which there's more and more and more and more stuff that can be combined and done. And Sonic Focus takes you deeper into your mind, which should... Really? I have to have more health to use the focus? You know what? Fine. Fine, you want to play that? Fine. I'll go find a health plant. No health plant. Where are you? I know I could use a life essence, but I don't want it. There you go, fine. Fine. Do I have to have max health or something? Dude, I have max health. Oh, what kind of goober are you? Psionic Decoy. Yeah, it's messing up. I think I don't remember which... Basically, that'll let me make a thing that I can then... I think the wrong message is appearing. It should be telling me to go to one of the other pools of whatever. Although I can. Green altar. Ah, yes, the green altar. I know where that one is. I'm gonna go. Nah. Because as long as you're in the pause menu, your health bar can go way beyond maximum and it's not decaying back down. But yeah, that altar in the middle of the area is the green altar. Just gonna walk over there, probably not gonna actually do it, but you go there, you do that, you get another token. And, you know, as things progress, you get progressively, more psionic. And you work your way towards the mystery. Should be this one. Yes, this should be the green altar. I think. Anyway, that sums up the Psionic class. He's very unique, very different, but each time you get a token, you get, like, a lot more abilities. It's a very interesting playstyle, a little more time-consuming, because, you know, if you don't know where the totems or altars are, it kind of assumes that you've played the other races and you've stumbled across the altars before and made mental note, like, oh, that one's over there and it said something about void. That one's over there and it said something about liquid. You know, and so on. So that then when you play the Psionic, you know where they're at. Which is a fair assumption, given that it is, you know, the fourth of the playable races and whatnot. Very fun, has a unique little story to go there too. And next time, we'll be turning on the overhaul mod. I figured out how to get it to work with the current version of Notrium because I was trying to put it in wrong. I tried to copy it from my old freeware version of Notrium and I only copied half the files because I forgot how the mods were stored, which was an oops on my part. They're actually very straightforward and easy to put in if you actually put them in from the zipped file instead of trying to copy them because it required me to hunt for pieces, which I forgot where were. But anyway, next time we will begin with that mod. The races that I've already played, I will mainly just kind of breeze through any minor alterations made there, except for the android, because he has more thorough changes. And then we'll get to the added races and see how the expansion and whatnot works. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and pause here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.